Howdy! Today I'm reviewing Revenge of the Fallen Blazemaster. His alt mode is a dolphin helicopter, so it's no surprise that there's an evac recolor coming out, because that's what evac was in Cybertron. But Blazemaster is decorated like a news helicopter. These markings are very nicely done. Plus, the colour scheme of gold and blue is good, but the white rotors look out of place. Black or grey would have worked better. For features, the landing gear folds up and down. Also, like Blackout, his rotor spins when you push this lever. The gimmick works fine, but don't push this in too often, or it might get stuck. My main issues seem to revolve around the rotor. Aside from the colour, it wobbles on the piece of plastic it's connected to. I'm not sure why this is or whether it can be fixed, but it's still annoying. A lot of deluxes from this line have very complex transformations, and Blazemaster here is no exception. Splitting the cockpit window brings the chest halves together, like an automorph, which is nifty. When it comes to the backpack though, it feels like the designers decided to call it a day. This doesn't lock in place, but it rests in a groove poorly. The robot mode looks very interesting, at least for a heliformer. He has a general bird-like appearance, because he's got these backwards knees that a lot of the movie figures have. Then there's these. You'd think they would have learnt from Jazz that folded up panels don't make for very good arms. They're shaped like wings in their curviness, enhancing the whole bird look. It's not the best looking figure from the line, to be honest, but points for being different. The colour scheme is still good though. All this white breaks up the gold and blue from earlier. The main problem with this figure is the articulation. On the one hand, he has lots of joints. On the other hand, not all of them are useful. For instance, These shoulders are positioned behind his back and are on limited ball joints, so they can only swing out to the sides. Also, his elbows aren't much use because of how poor the arms are. He's also pretty top heavy, making him hard to stand, especially on these skinny legs. And as a side problem, tilting the figure back causes the backpack to flop down. It should peg in there at least. The rotor splits in half, with each half attaching to an arm. But this half doesn't stay on very well. So I leave the whole rotor attached to one arm, like Cybertron Evac. And the gimmick still works, so it can be used as a blade weapon. As far as I know, there are no Mecha Life features to speak of. Just as well, really. Overall, like Rampage, Blazemaster is too ambitious for his own good. It's a design that would have worked better as a Voyager, even if it meant clashing with Grindor, who is a Voyager helicopter. Next I'm reviewing Marvel Crossovers Carnage. Until then, till all are one.